So today on the cooking show with Sarah, cooking show with Wes Waterman, I am making, no, that doesn't go there. I'm making a beef stew, a beef and mushroom stew. Still thinking on whether I want to put potatoes in it. These potatoes that I would be putting in it, all fresh from the garden, and from Mark's garden. And oh my Jesus, they're so good. So I might put a few in there, you know, figure it out, see how it goes. Anyway, so right now, like I said, I'm cutting up the mushrooms for this stew. I started it off with some coconut oil because I wanted it to be different. And that's how amazing things happen. You're just like, hey, I'm going to do it my way. So you get your coconut oil going, and then you put, you season your meat. Put it in, brown it. It's cooling off right now. Oh, Jesus, it smells so good. I love the smell of cooking flesh. Sorry for you vegetarians. It's such a shame. Just kidding. And right now what I'm doing is I'm cutting up some tomatoes because it calls for tomato juice or something like that. And you know, I've got these fresh tomatoes, which I'm sure everybody's got tomatoes coming out of every orifice of their being because they are going off like bombs right now. So I'm cutting up the tomatoes, cut up the mushrooms, and then I am going to go and I'm going to cut up the, what are they called? Onions. And some garlic. Everything's awesome with garlic. Sorry folks, there's no butter in this recipe. It's kind of crazy. And there's no milk. And there's no nothing like that. So, I'll get back to you once I start putting everything in so you can kind of like see it happening. Woo! I'm going to dance. See you later. You know what's worth it? The stew. Okay. Anyway, I'm back from dancing and chopping up the whatever you call this stuff that smells really good that you put in everything, garlic and onions. Woo! So I'm going to take the garlic. I'm going to put this in with the meat. And then I'm going to take the onions, put them in as well. I cut up 2 onions. It didn't ask for many onions, but you know, it's stew. You're supposed to have onions. Whatever. So you're supposed to cook this for like 3 minutes or so until they brown. Well, the way I'm making this, it's not going to brown. So they're just gonna like hang out, or sorry, not brown, but be translucent. I know some people that are translucent. Just a few. See right through them. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let this do their thing, and I'll show you my other things. Tomatoes. These tomatoes are so freaking good. And then a monster bowl of mushrooms because I love mushrooms. And I like to cut them big like this. Bam! Compared to my head, it's pretty big. Glasses, it's pretty, not that big. But that way, because they shrink a little. And remember, when you cook mushrooms, there's some moisture in them. So you always get a little something happening. So when you cook them with mushrooms with onions, it's like perfect. So anyway, I'm going to continue dancing. And peace.
Hi. I drove 400 miles for this soup today. I traveled by plane another 1,000 miles. So altogether, plus a 50 to 60 mile cab ride
to the wrong airport.
1,460 miles for this soup right here.
God.
Mmm.
Wait for it.